Hey, good afternoon, AP Langers. This is Mr. Moderman coming to you just with an update about getting ready for the AP test. This video I'm sharing with you today is purely going to be about some places to go, things to do to make sure that you're ready. For some of you watching this, you're already here. You're going to be like, I've already done all this stuff. I'm totally ready to go. For some of you, you haven't looked at any of this stuff, and this will be really important. So, jump around in this video, skip things in this video. It's up to you. This is purely for your information. First of all, I want to share this, okay? I am attaching this document to an update and then also sending it to you in a message. Your parents and you have probably already gotten this, okay? This is information that you probably already have someplace. If you don't, it's attached to an update, okay, on our Schoology page, and it's right, whoops, I got to go to the right spot. It's right here, okay? You'll see there, it's going to go out here when I'm done with this video, all right? So that update has links to all the different things that I'm going to be sharing with you today, all right? A guide, a checklist, and then some YouTube videos, explainer videos, all right? I want to take you real quick to the College Board website. We're going to go into coronavirus updates. That's just the best way to navigate this. So go to collegeboard.org and a couple things. Be prepared for exam day. Get ready. Practice with the demo. We're going to do the demo here in just a second. So what I would recommend is looking at this first. Again, maybe some of you already have. All right. Try the exam demo. We're going to do that in a second. Review the ways to submit, launch the interactive demo. We're going to do this in a second. Exam date checklist. Okay, again, there's the checklist right there. There's a link there as well in this update. Exam documents that you'll need, review course-specific information for our course, AP Language and Composition. Confirm your email address. If you haven't confirmed your email address, there's a problem. You were supposed to do that by May 7th. We talked about that the last couple of weeks about doing that. Locate your e-ticket. It will be emailed to you because you have the right email address 2 days before. Your e-ticket will have your AP ID. Some of you are like, what's my AP ID? It will be on your ticket. Okay, your e-ticket will include the exam start time. Our start time is 2 o'clock, May 20. Check-in time is 1:30, May 20. At 1:30, you want to have all your stuff, your computer, if you're handwriting, a good several pens in a notebook, your phone to take pictures, some way to access the question, quiet place in your house, 1:30, you're checking in, you're ready to get going, okay? You can look at a sample ticket here if you want to, what it looks like. All right, it is literally going to take you, you're going to get this in an email, you're literally going to be able to click on this and it's going to take you to a place to get into the exam. It's that easy. It's going to have your AP ID on there and everything. So let's go up. This is really important information, all right, for getting ready for exam day. Let's take a look at this video. For those of you that are like, I need some help navigating this, this is a great video. It's 4 minutes long. We're not going to watch the entire thing. I'm going to start it.
This video will walk you through the AP 2020 exam's important steps and offer tips. 2 days before the
So that video is a great video to watch, 4 minutes long. It's going to take you through the entire process. There's going to be some information that I've shared with you that's redundant in the video. There's going to be some information that is on this checklist that we looked at. It's redundant. Nothing wrong with redundancy because it gets you comfortable. It gets you familiar. What we've been doing, practicing writing, practicing conclusions, practicing syntactical variety, understanding rhetorical situation, watching videos is all very important for actually writing the question. However, this, what we're talking about today, this checklist, being familiar with where to go, knowing what things should look like, going through the demo, that is also essential because you can be ready to write the best essay in the world, and then on exam day, if you don't know the steps, because this is an online exam, you can have anxiety. It's going to affect how you write. It's going to affect your submission. You might not even be able to submit the essay that you wrote correctly because you haven't taken the time to do the demo. So let's take a look at this real quick, the demo and what it looks like. The interactive demo, all right, is something that you can just go to and practice. There it is. Practice the demo. Come on, baby. There we go. Sometimes you're going to have to click more than once. All right. Obviously, on test day, you're going to have an API ID. It's going to be on your ticket, and you're going to put that in here. Today, we're just going to put in practice. Welcome to the demo. Get started. It gives you all the information that you need. Use this application, review your personal information, review ways to submit your responses, read exam demo question and submit your response, read exam demo question 2 and submit your response. That's the process. So I'm going to do this. Beware of autofill. I have autofill on my computer for a number of different things if I'm ordering things online, but sometimes autofill screws things up for me. My email address is dmodderman@gmail.com. Give permission, agree to the terms and conditions. Let's see here. Oh, see, there you go. My autofill messed me up again. 1974. Let's see if we have success now. Oh, I forgot a question here. I'm testing from home. Okay, now I have the yellow, right? I'm going to close this. Now I have the yellow that I can continue. Now this clock is going to start running when you start the process. Expect that on exam day. The clock is going to start running. It's going to let you know when your exam. So when you check in at 1:30, it's going to say, 30 minutes. If you check in at 1:35, it's going to say 25 minutes. This clock is going to tell you when it's ready to go. All right. Now, I can't start the exam early. I have to wait until this clock ticks down. My exam will begin soon. All right. I have 3 minutes. So what am I supposed to do for the 3 minutes? Well, I can review some things. I can review submission guidelines. I can submit attaching a text file. What does that mean? That means that I go to my computer and I pull up a file and I attach that file to the exam. Now, what I would recommend if you're doing attach a file is I would create the file on May 18 or May 19. What would I call it? I would call it exam AP Lang exam question 1. It's already created. I haven't written anything in it yet, but why create the file the day of when I can do it ahead of time? I know where it is. I've got it in the right folder. I know what folder it's in. So when I type in it, I can just save it and then I can go find it. Some of you know what I'm talking about, trying to find a file, right? You're like, I want to attach this. Oh, where is it? Where did I save it? What folder is it? If you do that ahead of time, makes it easier on exam day. Some of you are thinking about handwriting, okay? So you're going to be using a notebook and you're going to write this out. If you're handwriting, have a couple of ink pens. Have an ink pen that you really love writing with. Have a couple of them, right? And then you're going to take photos, and this is going to give you some guidelines as to how to do that. Make sure you read through this. You should already have decided when exam day comes how you're going to submit. Don't decide in the 30 minutes before the exam. Copy and paste, right? So I don't want to upload a file. I'm going to copy my essay from my Word doc, from my Google Doc, and I'm just going to paste it in, and I can do that too. For some of you, that might be the simplest way because it might be the least stressful way for you to be able to do this. So review these. Decide ahead of time how you're going to do it. Practice some different ones. As you're going to see in a minute here, it's going to allow me to look at a question and then attach a file or copy and paste a file so I can practice. You can do this multiple times, this demo. So if something doesn't work right, if you're not sure if you want to do the picture or if you want to do the copy and paste or if you want to do attach file, try all three. That's totally fine. Practice, practice, practice. Yes, I am stalling because I have 40 seconds until I can take you through the next thing. All right. So I know that I am encouraging you to practice this. And I'm probably saying it too much, but I just hate for any of you on May 21st to say, Mod, I was ready to rock that. I would have nailed the question, but I wasn't prepared for the technology. And therefore, I didn't get my thing submitted. All right, here comes our countdown. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, your exam begins now. Start working on question 1 now. Continue. Right? You have been given 10 minutes to read the following question, craft a response, and submit it. Now, you're going to be given, right, 45 minutes, right, to do this on test day. Then you'll be moved to question 2. You won't be able to revisit this question. You must attach or paste your response, hit submit before time expires. Question 1, on exam day, your question will display here. Here's how you should use the demo to get ready. Take 5 minutes to create a demo response. So, hey, I can go, let's say that I want to just open up Microsoft Word. And I'm going to have a new document, right? And my new document is going to be save as AP language and comp test question. I'm going to save it in AP language and comp, all right? So if you're taking an exam with one question, you'll have 50 minutes to craft a response. How many questions does our exam have? 1. If you're taking an exam with 2 questions, that's not pertinent to our exam. On exam day, personal information page will be longer than the one on this demo. Be sure to launch your exam 30 minutes before it starts. Remember, quiet place with your computer, ready to go at 1:30. All right? So, I don't want document 1. I want to submit, I want to attach a response. Okay? So let's say that I want to attach a response. I'm going to go, I hit attach response. Let's see here. This is the thing we've got to work on here. Oh, there we go. See? I had to click it twice. Now I can attach photos, right? I'm taking pictures with my phone if I want to, or I can attach a text file. Right, if I want to attach photos, it's going to show me how to do it. I'm going to attach a text file, right? So browse for a file. See it down here? It's going to ask me to go into my computer and look for a file. Now remember, I just created a document right here, right? This question, and I can open that. It's blank, but if I've typed on it, and then I'm just going to hit submit. All right. How do I know my file's there? Look, there it is right there. Make sure it's in the right form. Google Doc users. You have to download it into the correct form. What do you mean, Mod? Well, let's go. We've got some time to do this. All right. Google Doc. There's my doc. I'm going to go in and I'm going to pull up a recent document. Okay. Oh, look, these are all the ones that I read from you guys. All right. Where you submitted to me a link. You're not going to be able to do that on test day. So I'm going to look at a document that I might have. I'm going to go owned by me. It comes up. Owned by me. All right. Let's see here. Here's my English 10B syllabus. I'm just going to use that. All right. I'm going to open it up. Here it comes. Now, what I want you to see here is, let's say that this is my essay response on test day. All right. It's taking a second here. I cannot submit it as a link. I have to download it as a Word doc as a PDF file. Okay, one of these two. So a PDF file means it's going to be view only. So I'm going to say PDF file. It's going to take a second. There it is. There's my PDF file. Now some of you are like, well, Mod, what do I do now? Okay, I have to download that to my computer. All right, there it is. AP Language and Comp. Right, I'm going to save it. Right, and now that is in my computer. So if I go back to my AP exam page, okay, I don't want to submit this. I can take this off. I want to submit a different response. Okay, so attach text file. Gotta get rid of this. There it is. Browse for a file. Okay, I'm going to look for recent downloads. All right. So I need to find that file. That's why I'm telling you, create this file ahead of time, because some of you are like, oh, I want to be flashing all over the place on my computer. All right. So if I'm looking at AP Language and Comp, let's see if I can find my English 10. There it is. There it is. That's what I just created, right? I can open that and attach it. So you guys have to prepare yourselves for this experience, right? This, what you've been doing in Schoology, sending in a link, it will not work. You will not get a score, right? It must be downloaded to a PDF file, a doc file. Do it on Microsoft Word. If you do it on Google Docs, you've got to download it before you submit it and save it on your computer. Or, right, change your mind and just copy and paste. I think I can go back to the question here. I'm going to get this off here. Now remember, the clock is ticking, right? The clock is ticking. So if I go back to the question, oh, I can paste the response, right? Once I submit a response, though, I'm done. So don't think, well, I can submit it, and then if I don't like it, decide. Am I going to take pictures? Am I going to download a file from Google Docs and attach that? Am I going to do it in Microsoft Word? Am I going to copy and paste? Figure it all out ahead of time. All right. So I'm going to finally submit something here. All right. I'm going to go back to the question. I'm not going to paste the response. I'm just going to attach a response, attach a text file, browse for a file. Okay. In my document, AP Language and Composition. Okay. And I saved a question here. There it is. Open. Look to make sure it's there. It's there. And then I'm going to hit submit. It's warning me. Once I do this, I'm done. This is it. This is my submission. This is what goes to the AP Reader. Submit, right? And it's going to hold me until question 2. But we don't have a question 2. It's just going to be the one question. All right? So, long video, I know. Lots of steps, I know. Probably some questions for some of you, I know. Send them to me. Send them to me. Email them to me. And hopefully this helps. Maybe some of you are pros at this. Maybe some of you are skipping through the video. That's fine. All right. Hey, I hope that you guys are doing well. I just wanted to do this today, take you through the different steps, and let me know if you have any questions. Good luck. There will be some writing and some peer mark review next week for you guys to do. Last week of work for the AP test. Talk to you soon.